Did you see? The jugular vein is here. Okay, guys. So here, this one is your. Actually, you know, the specimen is the carotid sheet is already broken. Sorry. The carotid sheet is already broken. What structure you can identify here is the structure you can find identify is your internal jugular vein, common carotid artery, and this one is your vagus nerve. So these three is your one for your identification. Okay. This one is, see, there is a clot here inside, clot. Okay. This one is your internal jugular vein. Then this one is your vagus nerve, and this one is carotid artery. Now, this one here is your first branch of, oh no, this one is, this is nerve. This one is nerve. So this one is your recurrent laryngeal nerve, I think. This one is recurrent laryngeal nerve, which is for your voice. Oh. If you will cut this one, then those who are singer, they will not sing anymore. Okay? So this one is recurrent laryngeal nerve, but this you have to identify. This one is your internal jugular vein, vagus nerve, carotid artery. Okay, this three thing is really important. Okay, now if you want to identify the aorta and the stuff, this one is aorta. See, three branch here. This, and this one. This one is aorta here. Okay, just transfer all there now. This very small space, I will just identify this. Okay, just go. Cirrhosis, alcoholic liver, cirrhosis. This one. Where it
Very hard.
hard. So don't drink alcohol. Stop if you are drinking. So here, the thing you can identify here is aorta. This one, arc of aorta, which will, huh?
Short is not good.
Who is short? You?
Wait for one. Huh?
Precious. Kind of.
You just go here, Nana.
Oh.
Okay? It's okay for me. This one is for aorta. This one is going descending aorta. Okay, descending aorta, going down. This one, three opening here. That is for your brachiocephalic trunk, and then common carotid artery and left subclavian artery. Okay, so that is the thing important here. And the one more thing you can find, this one is trachea here. Okay,
Esophagus also.
and below trachea there is esophagus here. Actually, this deep thing will not asked by the doctor, but I just let it.
Lala's assessment.
This one?
Track everything.
They ask this one?
Yes.
It's like many things.
Has everything from here. We're so confused.
I think new because of the new
The new
doctor.
doctor was new
Because of the new doctor.
No, sir. Bardil, yes. No, it's
New doctor. New doctor. Actually, Docco Delmar, and the new doctor said the test paper for you guys that I remember. Docco Delmar will not take this much deep because he cannot he cannot find this thing. Of course, he is surgeon, he can find, but he won't give the stuff that cannot be found by the student since he knows. So it is new doctor, I think. But remember, if he asked na, so I'm going to identify all this structure. So in next exam, you will have a compre exam for lab also. So you have to identify. They will check your score this way. If you didn't make in the assessment, but you made a incomplete, of course, definitely they will know that you know something, that you made a mistake, but you corrected. Okay, so don't make the mistake that you made in the assessment and the moving exam. Okay, now if you can identify here that I already identify aorta and stuff, then also this one is trachea here, and after the trachea is your
Esophagus.
esophagus. So there are the three things you have to identify for this place. What is that? Aorta, trachea, and esophagus. Pulmonary trunk, and also you can identify here superior ven. Sorry.
This bag is good.
Superior and inferior vena cava. Wait, 1 minute. This one here is your inferior vena cava actually. Okay. This was by inferior vena cava. Okay. This one, inferior vena cava. Opening of inferior vena cava. So this one is your inferior vena cava. Okay. Inferior vena cava, then there is a superior vena cava, but the heart is gone already. And also your what can make the superior vena cava? Can anyone tell me? United of which vein form the superior vena cava?
Right and left bricks.
Brachiocephalic vein and azygos vein also. Which one will drain in the superior vena cava? That is very safest answer that you give, that all superior vein are drain. Of course, definitely it will, superior thing will drain into the superior vena cava. Okay, so the thing is, your brachiocephalic veins are drained together and it can form the superior vena cava. Of course, the azygos vein drain into it. So do you since it is already deep dissection from the extremities, so definitely you cannot find the superior vena cava here anymore because of the superior dissection. But the thing you can identify here is a jugular vein, then brachiocephalic vein, then also you can identify the basilic vein, like that. It's here, don't worry. It is not here. So basilic vein is supposed to be here.
It's a radial, right?
Yeah, you have to do deep dissection. Basilic vein run in the medial side. It will be medial side. The lateral side will be your cephalic. Okay? So the thing that he asked about the vasculature of the head and neck, since you know already, this one is common carotid artery. This common carotid, if you will remove this muscle, if you will go deep dissection, then you will identify there are two divisions, external carotid artery and internal carotid artery.
Doc, can you please review this one?
This one? Okay. This one here, this one is muscle, right? Sternocleidomastoid muscle. Above the sternocleidomastoid muscle, what you can find? Which muscle? You can find the platysma after sternocleidomastoid. After sternocleidomastoid, you can identify the omohyoid muscle, then sternohyoid, sternothyroid, like that. Okay, that muscle, if you will remove that, you will find the carotid sheath. The carotid sheath, if you will open it, then you can find the three structure here.
Basically, carotid sheath cover that three structure? Or?
Yeah, that the carotid sheath covered the three structure: the internal jugular vein, then common carotid artery, and vagus nerve. So here you can see this one. This already, because of the dissection, it's open already. Otherwise, this one is your internal jugular vein. This one is your common carotid artery.
artery.
Okay, the common carotid artery, and this one is your vagus nerve.
Vagus
So these
nerve.
three structures supposed to be inside together.
Corona.
So
Okay.
it's common carotid sheath cover
Carrot
up
sheath.
to clavicle.
Leave me.
Hmm?
Like
Yeah, it will be until it will divide into two.
I mean the limitation of that covering.
That covering will be continuation. The arteries will just give the branch from there. Don't worry about it. The thing you have to remember is the tree branch if you want to open it up. So when there is a surgery of the head and neck, of course, definitely doctor will try to look for the carotid sheath. The carotid sheath will be opened, and they will try to find out the structure of the carotid artery and the other stuff, so they can do surgery. Okay, so this is the thing that I want to say. This one is your what? Vertebrae
What's that?
already.
Yeah.
This one is your vertebrae already.
Where's the esophagus again?
Esophagus is at the back here. The just above to your vertebrae. Between the trachea and the vertebrae, there is a esophagus.
Where does it end? It doesn't extend. Like, did they cut it or something?
Yeah.
I thought it was supposed to be
This
down.
one.
Yeah, but
Wait.
it's not there. It's not there.
Okay, this one. This one.
No, this one is.
What's that thing?
I wait. This one is your esophagus. This one is your esophagus actually. This one. This one, it is going down, see? The aorta is here. Vena cava is here. Of course, this one is esophagus
In between.
in between. And the opening of the label in diaphragm, remember. Because until right now, sometime in our exam it is coming out. I don't know why. It's too much important, I think. The opening vertebral level. T8, 10, 12.
What's that?
8, 10, 12. 8, 10, and 12. Inferior vena cava, 8.
8.
Aorta will be last, so it will be 12.
12. I thought 12.
And the esophagus will be
Esophagus 10.
10. So
Esophagus
8, 10, 12. Inferior vena cava, esophagus, and
Yeah.
aorta.
Inferior vena cava.
Because aorta is most
Esophagus
posterior.
and aorta.
When it
8,
will go
10,
down.
12.
And the esophagus will come in the front. So that's why. Okay? Got it?
Yes.
Any question, clarification, or something that you want to ask? Yes.
Will Dr. tag azygos vein?
Huh?
Azygos vein.
Azygos vein?
He's asking if the double type.
Came out in the last movie.
This one is azygos vein. It will pass here and it will reach to your superior vena cava.
Which one?
Here, this one.
Above the acrobiota.
This one. Oh,
This
here.
one. This
Oh,
is aorta, right?
yeah.
This one.
The thing is, most probably you should, if doctor will ask about the azygos vein, it's supposed to be not in the, it's supposed to be properly dissected and it's supposed to be clearly seen. The azygos vein always drain into the superior vena cava. So there is one lung, no, there is one heart. It has a superior vena cava and there is a branch. So superior vena cava will the azygos vein is draining in that superior vena cava. I saw one heart specimen there. So be careful with that. If you will find any side branch of the superior vena cava, always remember that is azygos vein. Okay? Near the atrium or little bit upward to the atrium, right atrium, at the superior vena cava, if you will find any branch like this caliber, then it will be your azygos vein. At the side.
Look, we found it in here, near the
We have to dissect actually.
last time in cadaver.
Which cadaver it was?
That one.
This one? This one? This side one? Here.
I think it's this one or this one.
This one or this one? This one. Open it up.
Here. Yeah. There go. Tapos, you can see here lang. Tapos parang
Excuse me.
there's a hole.
The another section went already.